Yeah, yeah, tell me. Oh, that's the thing. Okay. One second. Yeah, yeah, it's 1 GB per second. That is the thing. Uh, uh, can you give me some idea how to check it? Like, I can go in settings and stream settings is visible, but there is no thing like stream is okay. Output there is there. Bitrate is 5000 kbps. I don't think it. I have to again join it, I guess. So what value do you suggest? What should I do? Okay, sure. I'm also trying few options. Let's have a look. Okay. The main thing is the audio and video should be in proper sync. If it is in sync, then it's much better. Means like okay. But no, just just give me then few seconds. I'll sort out that. No, I can try it, but I can remove the background and try it. Then it will be the green, and it may be because of the background, right? Okay, one second. No, data is not an issue because like I'm getting a speed currently of 450 Mbps. Uh, just one, just one second, one second. I'll check with myself. This is taking hours. Oh, they can see me currently. Oh, you have okay. Oh, my voice is not audible. Oh, so sad. I think I am talking to you. Maybe like so that voice maybe. Hmm. Okay. Okay, guys. So we are about to start. Just a second. Your comments are also quite important. So just rearranging few of the steps. Okay. So just a second. I'm here. And now this is the video I was looking for. Of course, the video need to be on mute, else you guys can hear double sound. And I'll just pop out the chat. Just a second. Yep, things are loading. So now let me almost get started. Yep. So guys, if there is any issues like any kind of issues actually, so you can just put a comment and I'll look to it. If there's any issues, hello sir, hello voice. Okay, now is my voice audible to all of you? No? Okay, so what will I do? Okay, I will just do a few things. 3000. Okay, so I guess now it may be a little better. No? Okay, wait. Hmm. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, so I'll start this. I'm joining again. Just a second. Okay, now I think my voice is much better, right? Compared to the previous thing, right? I was trying something fancy, but it did not work out so well, right? Okay, so now let me go to your comments, and here is your comments. So pop out chat. Okay, so it's better. Now I can see all your chats. Any doubts, any confusion, always put a chat. Okay, awesome guys. So from now, let me know if there is any issue, anything else. Okay, and now we'll start. Okay guys, so let me start by my introduction. Okay, so as you already know, my name is Abhishek, right? Okay, and I'm currently working as a full stack developer in Microsoft. Okay, apart from that, I have been working in some other companies previously, like some of the startups. If I name them, I started from Vision, then I went to Think 42 Labs, then I went to Open House. So there were a few technologies that I basically worked on. Like you can see, I worked in Python Django. I worked as a Monstack developer, of course, and I also practice a lot of data structures and algorithm to qualify these FAANG companies, right? Awesome. And guys, remember, just before we start, if you have not liked my channel or subscribed it, do like it. There are a number of reasons that can help you in the career. Okay, and we'll see across the video. Okay. So from now, let's get started properly. Okay. Okay, so in this video, we'll talk about a lot of stuff. First, I'll talk about my journey. How was my journey from my entire college to Microsoft? Okay, how I prepared, how was I like in my college? Was I like the brightest kid out there, or was I a normal kid? Like, like generally, when we talk about these companies, we have a mentality like they are brilliant, right? It's not always true. It's of course they have brilliant minds with them. It's not always true. Okay, and then we will go to like how does this interviews work, right? What they generally ask, what they look for in a candidate, how was my interview experience, how did I prepare for interviews, and I'm always open to all of your questions. Okay, okay guys, so now awesome. Okay, so step number one, so let's understand about like my journey, how I prepared and everything. Okay, so if I talk you about myself, how I was in college until how I prepared myself, how I myself so that I can reach to such stages in a college like I after standard like horrible standard 11th and 12th, right? Preparing for IT, JE and AI triple E. You guys can understand how horrible it was. Okay, and for me it was very horrible. Okay, the main reason was I never studied so properly. Okay, the college first year, second year was like normal, like some average CGPA around 7 and 8. It went okay. Like when you go to college, everyone has the same aim, right? That I will crack one of the top companies. I'll be working there, and I went with the same aim, like all of you. But after a while, you guys know, right? If you are already in a college, if you are a fresher, you have never been in a college, you may not relate to this feeling, but all those who are in the college will be able to relate it. How? When you are going, you're quite excited that I'll crack this company, I'll crack that company, but after a while, that excitement goes away. And the main reason for going away that excitement is like we guys don't prepare for it well. Like we don't have proper guidance, we don't know what to do, and then we are also lost in the like what do you say college life, enjoying studying assignments and a lot of stuffs. Okay, and same was me. I was no exception. Like you can say my first, second, and third year, I was like almost like a normal college guy. I used to go to college, come back, chill out. Okay. 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   Okay.
Okay.
Are we facing some network issues? Okay, is some network issue there? Issue. Okay, that's sad. So, yeah, is there some network issue? Like you wrote it? Yeah, hello? Sorry guys, there were some issues which were quite unknown to me, and I was figuring out that, and so it got delayed. So give me a thumbs up if you guys can clearly hear me and there is no network delay or some other problem. Okay? If everything is okay, so we can get started. So let me know in the comments if everything is totally okay, and we can begin. So again, we'll start from the start, my journey, my introduction, and how I started preparation and each and everything. Okay? Okay, so I'll wait for your comments once I get a feedback and we guys can begin. Okay. This is a green screen, like, hope you like it. Right? Like I thought of putting something interesting, but being a coder, I did not have so much creative designing ideas, right? So I went with just a plain and simple green screen. Okay. Okay, so I will just check if everything is okay and we'll begin. Okay. So I'm confirming from some if everything is okay now. Yeah, good. Okay, awesome, Mahendra. Okay, so now let's begin. Okay, so of course I'll start basic introduction. I've already given you. Okay, so now what is okay, still lagging. Still things are lagging. Okay, just a second. I received feedback. Things are lagging still. So maybe my bit rate is. I hope that now things will be much better and relaxed. There should not be any lag. Okay, and anything else. Just give me a thumbs up if things are quite okay. So we have already wasted a little time in figuring out this. Okay, lags and all. But now let's have a look. If everything is better, and then we can actually get started. Okay. Yeah, Mahendra, I can see that. Good evening, Guna. Okay. So I can see some of my students. Awesome. Okay. So now is it better? Everything is working perfectly? Okay, thumbs up, Guna. Awesome. Awesome, guys. So now let's get started. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm Abhishek, currently working as a software developer in Microsoft, right? So I'm currently a full stack developer. So I'll let you know about the teams, what teams I'm working in, how did my interview go, everything. Okay, how did I prepare for my interview, each and every stuff. Okay. Okay. So now, number one. Okay. So this is a important thing. How did I how was my college life? How did I was I a genius student? Was I a normal student? Okay. How did I prepare for it? What did I aim for it? Okay. So initially when I started my college, what happened, like all of you guys may guess it, right? I literally aimed a lot of things. Okay. But as this time slowly passed, first year, second year, third year, I literally lost those hopes. Okay. I literally never have any idea like data structures algorithm is an important topic. No one ever told me in the college. Okay. I know coding was important, but data structure algorithm, no idea. Okay. Like I was too confused between all the subject. Operating system, should I go in the field of operating system, data, whatever. There were a lot of topics, right? And it gives your mind a lot of confusion, and there is no one to clear it out. It's like I never tried. Okay, like if I had looked for some seniors who could help me and guide me, but I never looked. Okay, so these were some of the problems that I did. And was I a brilliant student in my college? No, not at all. I was something with a CGPA of around 7 to 8, like all of you. Maybe some of you can have a lot of better CGPA than me, right? Was I great at coding? No, I can say I was decent at coding, not great at coding, till the third years. Okay, but something happened at the end of third year. Okay, and that something is called a training. So our college organized a training, okay, in which it selected around 200 to 300 students, and it gave them a great training on data structures and algorithm. It literally like did not teach concept by concept. It gave us a little idea, refresher, and we practiced a lot of problem. Okay. Now the current issue with us is we don't know which problem to solve. Like literally, there are a lot of websites in the market, but we have no idea. But they help us to select the problem and solve it out. Now after that, that really made my interest, okay, in coding, and that was for like you can guess for a period of 2 months, and that 2 month entirely changed the way I look at things, data structures and algorithm. So you can say my entire data structure algorithm journey basically started from those 2 months. Okay, I had some idea from my college. Okay, like a data structures and algorithm. If I remind, I got 81. Okay, that was totally out of luck. Okay. Okay, and so on. I continued. Okay, then in my college, and this was also you can say great luck or something. The first company that I appeared, there was two companies at that time. The first was Cisco. I was not allowed to sit in it. Like the cutoff of Cisco went 9.5 CGPA. In my college, CGPA used to be quite high, and the problem was I had a low CGPA. Okay, so that was the issue. Then the second company came, Amazon, and I was allowed to sit. Okay, and this is what happened. Okay, we'll discuss about that. Okay, and then like the complete interview process. Okay, and that was the first time as a fresher I was sitting in Amazon. Okay, after that something happened. I could not join Amazon. Okay, then I did some internship. Like once the first internship I literally did in the first year. It was not helpful at all. Okay, I will not name the company. Okay, then the next internship I did in almost in the like about the end of my engineering. It was in F22 labs. That really helped me a lot. Like it literally gave me an idea how web development works. Okay, so sometimes internships are useful. Okay, if you have really did it well. Like out of 6 months, I really studied for 3 months. Next 3 months I did not. Like the last 3 months I studied. The first 3 months, okay, check. Okay, because you need some understanding how to follow flow and all that. It took a little time to adjust. Okay. After that, I worked in few of the startups, like you can name them like as Visionet. Okay, that was one of the service-based company. Okay, then I went to like what they say, Open House. Sorry, it was a third company. Before that, I went to Think 42 Labs. It's also called Papaya. It's both a product-based company and a service-based company. So I was working on both the projects time to time. Okay. Okay, so and then finally I went to Open House. It's a totally product-based company that makes software for edtechs. Okay, like video softwares and other thing in much interesting way. Like this is a quite boring video software, right? YouTube. Okay, if I ask you a quiz, you'll not be able to. You will depend on comments, right? I have to depend on comments for your answer. So every such facilities were there. We worked on a lot of things. Okay, after this, I started like I did not apply. Remember, I did not apply for any companies. Like literally, I did not have that feeling that I'll be able to qualify it. Okay, I was still wondering. I'll prepare from like last 1 year. Okay, so now what happened? The first thing, the first company, like I got all the messages on LinkedIn. I got an offer from Amazon. Okay, again I got an offer from Amazon that Amazon is hiring, and if you are interested, share me your resume. Like I got from some Amazon HR. Okay. And I was not very sure. So should I go or should I not go? Like right? If you apply in such companies and if you get rejected, they will block you for a period of 6 months. For next 6 months, you will not be able to apply. Time may vary according to company, 3 to 6 months, but almost this is the case, and that was a problem. So I did not apply for Amazon. Okay, then again after a while, I got an offer from Microsoft, and Microsoft is one of my favorite company. Not the reason because it's a great company. It is a company which helped Nokia when Nokia was in a great need, right? And one of my time, Nokia was my favorite phone once a while, right? Okay, that was one of the main reason. Okay, now so let's try give it an interview of Microsoft. Okay, and I'll come to it how everything happened. Then while I was in the second round of Microsoft, okay, I got an offer from not offer. I got a message from Google. Okay, that I don't know how these three companies messaged me at the same time, right? I got a like message from Amazon a year ago also. That time I also neglected, but this time also I neglected. But other two companies I expected, like accepted. Like since I gave the 2 rounds of Microsoft, I got a little confidence. Okay, so like what they say, Google interview I accepted. Okay, okay. So and this was the whole process. So like you know how I got the offer. I did not apply for it. So once like what happens once you accept the offer, it's not like come and give the interview. No, in big companies it's not usually like that. So you are generally appointed a hiring manager or something, whatever they call it. Okay. So they have a nice video call with you. They explain you each and every stuff. Like for example, how will the interview go? Okay, what can you expect? What level of question can you expect? How should you prepare? Do you need time for your preparation? Okay, they will ask you all such questions. For Microsoft, I was like, yeah, like this was the first time I was literally like Amazon. I gave it as a college placement. So in reality, off campus, I did not have any experience with FAANG companies. So the question was, do you need some time for preparation? I thought they were testing me that am I prepared or not. So I literally said don't need some time. Let's get started directly. So within few days, one first round and second round happened. Okay. Okay, and like see here, luck is also a factor. I'll come to that. Okay, and then same in Google. In Google, what happened? Like the person, like Google person was much nice. Okay, and he literally explained each and every stuff. He even gave me like a lot of materials where you guys can study on. Okay, he literally gave me the topics. These are the important topics that you should focus on. Okay, and the person, and he used to call me every other day, like Abhishek, how is the preparation going on? And unfortunately, I was not able to select like you can say before the Google round even started, the first round. Okay, my all the Microsoft 4 rounds were over. For Google, like now since I gave few rounds of Microsoft, I had few like experience with the FAANG companies. I know how their interview process works. So when Google asked me for like, do you need time? I took a time like 2 to 3 weeks. Though I did not prepare a lot in 2 to 3 weeks, I went through a lot of topics and have a look, but it was quite hard. I can say that. So now let me give you an understanding. What was a major difference between Amazon interview as a fresher, Microsoft interview, and a Google interview? Okay. So see, Amazon interview as a fresher was the easiest. There may be reason that it was a fresher interview, but let me start with that. Okay. So all freshers out here, it's quite interesting for you. Okay. So see, so it was basically like a 4 rounds interview. The first round is usually like what they say. They can have a coding round. Okay, like online coding. They will send you a link on some hacker link or some platform. I think it was Hacker Earth, maybe. I don't remember that time. Okay, 20 MCQ and 2 questions. Okay, so what I did in 20 MCQ, I did 6 questions. Okay, and in both the programming question, I solved it. Okay, no, like I literally hoped I was like totally sure that I would not be selected. Okay, for the next round, but somehow I got it. Okay, because I think programming question were of 100 marks and MCQ was of 1 mark, so it was total 220. And I think I got something like 196 or something like this. Okay, and that also I was selected on the third last position, so you can see the competition. Okay, in the number of students that selected it, my name was on the third last. Okay, then I went to the next round. Next round was something like pen and paper round. So in that, what used to happen? Okay, okay, it's not stable. Video was about okay, it's still happening. Okay, guys, no worries. Let's continue. We'll sort that out. Okay. So now, how was my like what do you say? Next round. Next round was a pen and a paper round. They used to give you 3 questions, and in all the 3 questions, what you need to do, like it was not like they did not tell us that you need to solve only 1 question or 2 questions or 3 questions. Even if you have solved even 1 question in the interview, they would have taken you. Right? Just a second, guys. Awesome. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, so now then what happened? Like I think I solved 2 questions. Okay, 1 question I solved in previous attempts. Second question I solved in 1 or 2 attempts. Third question I did not even touch. I really did not understood what was happening there. Okay, Okay. So basically, they judge you what profile they give you in these questions. That was their main intention. Okay, not the intention that you guys solve all the questions. Okay, maybe they would have some limit, but okay. So I was not sure about that link. The name was called, and I did not know the rank in that. Okay, and then I went to the third round. Third round was a face-to-face round. Okay, so before that third round, like I had to wait for around 2 to 3 hours. Okay, in that 2 to 3 hours, I literally read around. You cannot imagine how many questions I read on Geeks of Geeks. Okay, literally. Uh, okay, okay. So this was the thing. Okay, and then last round was also a face-to-face round. Okay. I think it's since it's lagging at to a lot. I may be doing a I may do a like full recorded videos that will be much more helpful to you. But let me tell you things in a little brief manner. Then I'll tell you about my Microsoft interview. It was also a 4 round interview. It also started with a first round coding test on a platform, then followed by 3 rounds. So both the rounds were heavily on data structures and algorithm. Last round, and also like since this was not a fresher interview, this was an experience interview. So they were also concerned about my project, what kind of projects that I have done it, what tools and technologies that I have used it. They asked the second round. They asked